or the day before they will already have enabled a class called evaluative instance. In the class there will be a link that will send them to something like this, more or less like this screen that we see here, which is a Hilgo screen, where later it will redirect us to a Google form, although it will already be enabled maybe from Wednesday afternoon. What is this type of evaluative instance will be enabled? What is yes when you enter the link? It will just be enabled starting Thursday the 5th at 00, that is to say as soon as Thursday the 5th starts, and they will have this link enabled all day throughout the whole Thursday, that you can do it at the time that you want. The duration will be timed, let's say 90 minutes. An hour and a half is more than enough. There are some true and false, where you have to justify the false, some multiple choice, and 3 or 4 questions to develop. It is nothing out of this world. It will be quite simple, but it is to affirm the knowledge for everyone who does badly or fails. There's no problem. You have the recovery instance of the partial, but you shouldn't have any inconvenience. I have a lot of faith that you are going to do extremely well. Well, I'll explain.
El jueves se le va a habilitar el link. Por ejemplo, un link algo así. Ustedes entran al link, les va a pedir, acá pueden cambiar idioma, le puede aparecer tal vez ni bien ahora en el
a little bit that there are some issues that we have to take into account. As I told you on Thursday, the link will be enabled. For example, a link something like this. You enter the link, it will ask you here, you can change the language. It may appear maybe as soon as now in the link. It may appear in English, you can put it in Spanish, you can put your email, or like me here, I already have my personal Google account already started, so I put sign in with Google and choose the one I have already loaded in the browser. But if you don't put sign in with another account, I give it the permissions because it will need permissions to link, and he makes a couple of clarifications there. How important this form will close automatically when the time for your response is up, and it will be lost if the form is not sent on time. What does this mean? As I told you, you have 90 minutes to do the evaluation instance. Therefore, if at the minute 91-92 the form is directly cut and sends us what they were doing, so it's important that you comply with this 90-minute time, while I already have this here and I'm going to press start so that I can start it. But first it tells me screen the tracking is enabled for this form. What does that mean? That in the form, while you are doing the partial, what you have on the screen will be recorded, so it's important that you only have the browser on the screen. As you see here, the browser with 2 tabs open. The email tab, because it may ask you for some confirmation by email. This same program, when you start it, maybe you will receive an email asking you to confirm that it is yours. Also, if it doesn't arrive received, you may receive an email in what is spam, but if not, you can have a tab with the email open and the tab with the link that you copied from the class. This is for the evaluation instance. So it will tell you that the screen is going to be recorded. So it's important that you have the email, the link, and down here that you do not have any other program other than the browser that you are using to do the evaluation instance. So once you Have
tienen
everything
todo
set up you put in.
acomodado, le ponen
Provide.
proporcionar acceso,
Access it will ask you
les
what you
va, le va a pedir qué quieren
want to share with
compartir
Kilgo and you will
contigo y van a elegir
choose the
toda la
entire screen
pantalla,
exactly so that it can be
justamente para que se
seen
vea
what
qué
programs are
programa
open
están
and
abiertos y
the
el
browser, and
navegador
yes,
en
then
sí.
I choose to share the
Entonces
entire
elijo toda la
screen.
pantalla, compartir
And that's it, then it
y listo. Entonces ahí te muestra
shows you a
una
preview of what is being
previsualización de lo que se está
seen.
viendo,
Everything okay opens
todo
the
bien, abre el
form,
formulario
and that's when
y ahí es cuando empieza a correr
the
el
time starts
tiempo
running for the partial itself in.
de el parcial en sí. En este
This is a test form that
formulario de
is
prueba que está
only
solamente
1
un
minute, so
minuto.
if I don't
Entonces, si yo no lo completo
complete
en
it
un
in a
minuto,
minute, the time passes and I will
tiempo
lose the
pasa y voy a perder las,
answers that I did not
las
record.
respuestas que no grabé. Está enviar.
Send, and there I do it before
Entonces
the
ahí ya lo hago antes del minuto.
minute, therefore
Por
ready it
lo
was sent.
tanto, listo. Se envió con éxito.
Successfully, there it means
Y
that I
ya
already
listo,
received
ya
the
recibí las
answers
respuestas
of the
de la
self-assessment ready.
evaluación listas.
Then
Entonces,
important that it
importante
will
eso. Que les va a pedir
ask you to
ahora
record the
acá que
screen. You
ustedes
have to
tienen que
assign
asignar
the permissions on the screen.
en la pantalla.
Remember
Recuerden
to
que
have
está
only the
solamente abierto el mail
email.
y el
Open the link
link
that was shared
que se compartió a
through
través
the
del aula virtual
virtual classroom, and nothing more than that.
nada
Okay, and
más
the
que eso. Bien, y el
time
tiempo
90
90
minutes to do the
minutos para hacer el